look inside the town, the cobblestone roads, there's about 4 or 5 different housings towards your left, as well as 3 different stores towards your right, with a small tavern. Docks going out towards 5 boats. You see there's one boat out of the Imperial Knights flag.
Oh, that's the captain of bikes. So is that where we sleep tonight?
The ones that can't pay for the inn. You see he starts chuckling as he gets off his horse.
Will you be hiring Asa for anything else?
Right now the Imperial Knights are finished with her. He takes off his helmet.
Why did the Imperial Knights come here? What was their interest in hiring Asa to stop the Griffins with these witches?
I can kind of understand your questioning. He goes, I shouldn't tell you any of this. Anything that has to do with the Slayer has nothing to do with anyone else. But it's very simple. Asa's young. He goes, it was a matter that needed to be took care of. He goes, so we hired her to take care of it. He goes, so now she'll go north and become invisible again.
What is your involvement against these witches' towers?
We heard a cry for help.
You heard a cry for help?
Yes, yep, through the towns.
So you're king?
No, he goes, not my king. Our chieftain actually heard about the cry from help from Dazzler. Guy in clothing kind of comes out from one of the shops and walks up towards him. As that looks like the captain grabs a whole bag full of coin, throws it over towards the younger guy. As he grabs it, he goes, thanks. He goes, it's all ready, it's ready to go. You have a ration and water supply. He goes, thank you. He goes, thank the town of Nor. You see he waves towards a young kid.
So you don't serve a kingdom?
Because we serve all the kingdoms. He kind of smiles. We are pretty much an order that holds together, let's say, the goodness of the lands. Because I'm quite new to this order as well.
You serve all of the towns? There's not a king or anything that you serve?
We serve everyone that has helped and supported the Imperial Knights, and support pretty much all that's good, my friend.
I don't understand.
He goes, well, he goes, you will understand. He goes, first light will take off to the ship. I know the others, I think they went off towards the end.
I'll go over there.
You tighten your pack around your back as you make your way up towards the wooden steps. You kick the dust off your feet as you go to open up the door. You look around and you see there's about a good 12 to 15 people in here. As you look over towards the front of the bar, you see Dowan raising his hands up in the air. He's yelling off. It seems like he's in the center of a story. As you see the one blue knight, not the captain, the other blue knight. You see he's nodding his head yes to Dowan several times. As Dowan has a nice mug in front of him. As you see he's laughing.
So I'll look to see if Ben is around.
All right. As you look around for Ben, you actually look out the front door as you can kind of see him, making his way outside.
I'm like, Ben, come on over.
You see Draina's in front of you walking down. She kind of hits you in the chest and she goes, you don't even know him. Stop messing with him.
My friend.
She goes, no, he isn't. You laugh that minute. His face looks towards you real quick as he keeps going outside.
I'm like, right. Ben, come here.
You go out. As you're a little aggressive, you start walking out the front door.
Yeah, I'm like, Ben, come here.
You walk out and towards the dirt center of the town, as you see he turns around and looks over toward you.
I just want to know, are you sailing with us?
Where the Slayer goes, he goes, I will go, of course. Silly. He goes, Tanak, is there anything that you need from me?
Yeah, I need you to train.
He goes, train?
If you're going to come with us, I'm going to teach you how to fight.
Yes, I am not the best of sword hand, actually. That's why I didn't jump through the mirror so heroically, like Mitt. In my best of interest to swing a sword, but
to yourself and to the rest of the team. If we get into battle, you need to watch other people's back.
He goes, yeah, I guess you're correct.
So I'm going to train you to make sure you know what you're doing out there.
As long as you don't kill me, I'm fine.
I'm not going to kill you. I just don't want you to jump through mirrors unnecessarily. So what about your friend? I don't know his name. Is he coming or is he just going to stay back?
You mean Toos? He is following as well.
He is?
Yes.
Alright.
He's upstairs. He usually takes long naps, so it's kind of hard to get him up to help to carry such.
Well, tell Toos that he's going to be going through some training too.
You go, oh, there's Toos right there. He's actually doing his job. Toos walks out of one of the shops. As you see, Asa has a bag in her hand. It looks like she's going through stuff in the bag. And she tightens it up and kind of puts it around her back. As it seems like they're giving a small chat back and forth.
Do you know how to wear armor?
No.
So Ben, here's what I want you to do.
All right.
I want you to walk in that shop. I want you to tell them that you need to be fully suited up.
All right.
Have a place on hold tomorrow. I'll go and I'll pay for the items.
All right, thank you. Are you gonna pay for it, or is Down gonna pay for it? Because I
Ben?
don't have much coin.
Helmet,
Ben, okay.
armor,
Yes,
weapon.
you got it. All right. You see, he starts running off. As you see, his like real long, thin legs are goofily like wobbling as he's running off. To start walking up towards you, she lifts up her cloak a little bit. She kind of gives like a warm smile. Getting closer to Ben, are we?
Yeah, Toos, go follow Ben because what he's doing, you're gonna need to do.
I'll go talk to Ben, if that's okay, Asa. She goes, "Oh, go, yeah, go ahead." She says, "That's fine."
Asa, we're gonna have to train them.
I think they're sticking around.
Yeah, they're both gonna come with us. I don't think they have much here, so.
I was honestly thinking of a way to kind of release them of their duties, but
It's okay, just have them alone.
yeah, I think the only one that was released was Mitt.
Which I'm taking his place.
She looks towards you oddly.
Wasn't that the deal? You asked me
Let's
if
go
I
get a
was
drink,
going to...
Tannic. Pulls your cloak, starts walking into the tavern.
Like, where's your lance at? I want to carry it for you. Yeah, don't worry, I'm gonna protect you.
Because you better damn well do that. You still see Dallin explaining stuff to the clueless Blue Knight. The captain, he's sitting backwards up against the bar. It looks like Rafim also with him. He looks like he's wearing like a black padded armor. And he's wearing a real dark purple cloak that covers his face and stuff like that. As he's talking to the captain, a couple stools down from Dallin. You go past Dallin as you kind of pat him on the back. As you see he's still in the middle of a huge story. And you and Asa sit at a stool. The bartender makes his way over towards you. He goes, a couple fine ale for you both.
Yeah, is it fine?
The finest in Nor. I see he smiles. He goes, it's grog.
Just give me a cup. I'm here to enjoy the company anyway.
You see Asa nods towards that mug as well. As he pops two down, he fills them up.
Dune listening to Dallin.
You look around, you actually don't see Dune. Drainey comes in. As you see, she goes over towards your mug and grabs it and takes a swig of it and plops it back down in front of you as it kind of splashes a little bit. You see she walks past you and starts going out the door. You see Dallin starts laughing a little bit. He goes, that woman's full of energy. It's crazy. As he goes, yeah, so there's this huge beast that was in the woods. It was crazy looking. He just keeps talking to the one Blue Knight.
I'll ask Rafim.
You get up and start making your way over towards Rafim. As he puts his back toward the bar and his elbows up on the ledge, he glances over towards you.
Like, Dallin was telling me Draina was somehow connected with the Drows.
He goes, I noticed that as well.
Is it because of that ruin?
Mm-hmm.
What is that?
It's a sign of energy. Because she has an attachment to her.
What's the attachment?
I'm not fully sure, but there was a drow that just attached herself to her.
Do you guys always attach yourselves to people?
That's why I'm here.
That's right. I'm just waiting for my girlfriend with the amethyst eyes just to pop up.
No, he goes, you don't want her attached.
It's kind of like, someone you dated and she just keeps on coming back.
I understand.
Yeah.
He goes, yeah, it's just like a dragon attack. It just keeps coming until you're dead. He's just laughing.
I cannot relate to anything.
It's just the Blue Knight captain's jaw kind of drops. He's just, it's like,
Alright, well, I'm gonna go follow her.
and you got towards the front door. Ben is fully suited in this hide armor. His head looks ridiculous. As you see, Draina's kind of screaming like a little bit in front of him. She's like, "No, you look very ridiculous." He's like, "Well, this is armor. He's like, I could probably take on a lot with this and probably survive many battles." So said the shopkeeper. Who directed you to go there to buy this? He looks behind Draina and goes, "Him." You see, she looks over her shoulder. She goes, "Oh."
Draina, you're going to be helping Ben with some of his stealth and getting into places.
Yes,
as
but
we're
wearing
traveling.
that is very noticeable.
Like, Ben, please go return it.
Over towards Toos, you see him coming from the shop with the same type of outfit. She goes, the bed sheets probably would have done a better for him.
Just turn this.
As you hear Draina's belts over, he starts laughing.
Ben and Toos.
Yo,
Toos and Ben. Toosing it up.
Toos goes, that's, it's just Toos, sir. Draina has her sword as she starts knocking dirt off her boot.
Like, how are you feeling?
Better. I feel kind of weary about taking a boat out into the middle of the ocean towards the north. Because how do you feel about that, Tennant?
Pretty excited about it.
Really? She goes, you've been here your whole life.
Yeah, that's why I'm pretty excited about it.
But it's the unknown is where we're going.
Yeah, that's why I'm pretty excited about it.
Stop asking.
What are your fears from?
Because you really wanted to start venturing out there. Because there's more than just angry griffins. Because you could have a good life here.
Of course. And I can have a great life out there.
She goes, don't say I didn't warn you. To the north we go, then. You look back over towards the harbor. Is off in the distance you do see like another small ship making its way in, but it's a good distance off. Off towards the right hand side of the Imperial Knights ship, as you can see a large rock collection that goes off towards the ocean. Real tall, broad-shouldered figure, a silhouette of him in the rock structure. Cloaked figure is right to the left of him. Draina steps up next to you. She holds her hand above her eyes. She peers off towards the same direction.
Is that Dune
I was just going to say, is that Dune?
Their names sound so familiar, Dune and Boone.
It actually sounds like something.
It's like a nursery rhyme. Dune and Boone went to the. Let's see what those knuckleheads are doing out there.
The cloak is a Poon giveaway. Halfway through your walk, you feel a tap on your left-hand side. I see a piece of beef jerky as Draina hands you one. As you see she's chewing. As you look over towards you, smell it. Oh, God, venison. As you grab it. As you start walking on top of the stone, as you look over towards him, sure enough, it's Dune, because you see the hammer sitting next to him, in depth in conversation. It doesn't look like it's Poon, though. It's definitely not Poon's cloak. You look behind you as you see Draina is wobbly on top of the rocks as her hands are out to kind of balance her. As she goes, I don't think that's... Who would Dune be talking to? You guys start getting closer and closer. Dune's nose goes in the air as he looks back over towards you. He goes, oh, Danik. He goes, I knew I could smell you coming this way. I can smell you.
Do I really smell that bad?
Smell quite bad, but Draina smells good.
Draina?
Don't even start.
Dude, new friend? You making friends out here?
New friend, he goes to family as he looks over towards you. The figure stands up, so over towards you. As you look over towards him, you, hello, uncle. You see he gives a broad smile. You see his elven ears pointing towards the inside of his hood.
Like, what are you doing here?
See, Trinity goes, you're usually on the porch. What are you doing on your jetty? You guys have been off for quite a while. He goes, I missed the comfort. As he smiles.
So good to see you.
As you give him a hug. Dylan goes, oh, I saw him when I was going to trying to find a pig. Trinity starts chuckling. As she makes her way over towards him. As she gives him a big hug as well.
Are you preparing to sail out with us?
Dear Tanik, finally making your way off our homeland, I kind of wanted to share something with you. I felt bad in a way. What was your quest coming over towards to finally meet me?
Deliver you that box, and I was specifically told not to open it, so did as I was told, and I came and
he
met
pulls out
Draina and
from underneath of his
Dallin?
his cloak. He actually pulls out. It looks like exactly the same box. He goes, here. He goes, this is yours.
This is supposed to be... Wow. Really?
Draina holds on to her shoulder. She kind of falls a little on the rocks as she looks over. She goes, what's going on?
I don't know. The whole idea that was I ready for it. One day I may be given it. I mean, that's what he told Dallin.
You're ready for it, Tanik. He goes, you've been ready for a long time.
I'll open it up.
Alright, as you open it up, you look inside of the small wooden boxes. You see nothing. It's completely empty.
Feel around, turn it over. I'm like, what's
Hanalo puts his hand up towards your shoulder. Tanik, is you're ready for this for a long time. You're sitting in that town for so long time. He goes, you have so much more that you can offer the world. I see that in you. What you've brought me and what I've given back to you is your freedom. You are now ready to leave your homeland. Tanik, you cannot stay in one place. Go off. I want you to know that it's okay. Because you start hearing sniffling behind you as you glance over towards Strange. She's starting to tear up a little bit.
Like I feel the pull to go, to explore. Am I ready? Am I making a mistake? People tell me, stay here, build a family, be comfortable. Do I really want to leave here? To leave you, to leave what I know, to leave family? And
because that's all you've done, Tanik. Because you need to take your leave, you need to go. Because that's what you were born for. Because I see it in you.
How do you know?
You're going to serve the world a purpose.
This is what I needed.
Tedrick, it's okay. He starts walking past you. You see, he looks back towards you. We are always here. But you need to go. He starts walking off towards the jetty. You feel Dune's heavy hand hold you on the shoulder. You feel the comfort of him. Dranik gives you a pat as well. Hello. You look over towards where he just was. You don't see him anymore.
I'm lucky to have you both.
Dranik goes, "Jeez, I don't know what else to say."
That you were wrong.
Jeez, I'm never wrong.
I'll hit her on the shoulder.
Right.
And I'll put the box in my bag.
Doom goes, "It's a shame there wasn't food inside of there."
Doom,
There's
we're gonna
food inside
fill
of
this
that.
up with memories, buddy. But let's go back to the tavern, enjoy our last night here, and wake up tomorrow morning and sail off.
Doom goes, "Where did Hannelo go?" You guys make your way towards the end. You open up the wooden doors in front of the bar. You see all your comrades look up towards you. Down kind of stands up a little bit. He goes, "It's nice of you guys to finally join us." Doom goes, "I was talking to the uncle. It wasn't a porch, but it was a jetty." As Draina goes and sits down, as you feel a pat on your shoulders as you look over towards the leathered armored warrior Ben. "All right, friend. Tomorrow we sail." You slightly feel comfort with him. I need now.
Ben, are we moving from milk to grog?
"I'm going to give it a try, my friend."
I want you to finish this glass.
Behind him, you see Asa waving her hands no. Two sits on the opposite side of Asa. The whole front of the bar area is kind of surrounded by your comrades. You start talking and telling them, "Went on with you and your uncle towards the jetty." And you even glance over towards the dark elf. His head kind of tilts towards your story as you see he's listening in. The bartender looks over towards you. "You don't have to pay for this one, my friend."
Like, I know. Dallin, don't worry. Your debt is full once we get off this island, so everybody get it in while we have a time.
The Imperial Knight captain looks over. His first light will take to the north. We should get a good night's sleep.
Sounds good to me.
You make your way up towards your room and you pop it open. You turn around, kick the door from behind you, turn the handle, and lock it. Push your bag off the bed as you hit the top of the bed and start falling asleep. Morning comes, and you start waking up. Someone pounding on your door. You're down. "Tadek, wake up!
I'm up.
The boat leaves a little bit, so says the captain." Go over towards the wooden shutters, the sunlight splitting through them. You grab the wooden posts off the side of your hay bed. You go towards your boot, and you start tying them off towards your leather pack. One handle, you throw it around your back. Your blades, you go to put off on the side of your belt. You go over towards the large wooden door, and you walk out. You look down towards the hallway. Trying to pull her door closed, you start kicking it. You see she throws her key down the hallway towards Doom. She goes, "You lock it!" Doom grabs the key as he starts walking towards you. He goes, "It's pretty simple, Draina. It's not too hard. You just kind of pull it." You just see Down comes out the door and he's like, "La da da." He goes, "You got a orc." You're closing your door. You see Draina gives him a dirty look walking down the hallway. Down starts walking past you. He goes, "Oh, you're awake."
That was racist. Start walking down the stairs.
Well, he's actually an orc. He's
But yeah,
too both.
that's racist.
He starts walking behind you. He's got quite a goofy hum behind his head. He starts singing a little bit as you walk out to the front. Imperial Knights, the captain, as you see Raphine. The strong salt air hits you right in the face. Your eyes wince to the bright morning. The rest of the comrades are walking out behind you as well.
I look at Dallin and Draina. You know, we started off together on this island, and look at where we're at right now.
He goes, "A lot of fun out there, trust me." He goes, "I think I sucked the fun out of this whole island here."
Yeah, we know.
As Draina goes, "Yeah, you almost sold most of your fun that you've been friends with." He goes, "Oh, really?"
Reap what you sow, my friend.
Draina goes, "Indeed." He goes, "Dune, I don't think that was that bad, correct?" As he looks back and is Dune's helping Down grab one of his other bags. He says, "No, it wasn't too bad. It was a nice visit." He's saying it wasn't too bad. You guys make your way up towards the ship. You see Raphine comes up as he pushes back his hood. He's like, He goes, "I was stuck under the ground for so many years." He goes, "But I do quite enjoy the sun." The Blue Knight captain goes, "All right, down below." He goes, "There's the hatch off towards the front of the ship. You throw your belongings down there. That's where you'll be staying in hammocks down below."
And where you stay?
He goes, "The captain's log, of course. It's a stable bed." Ben, the peasant, walks past. He goes, "It's not fair." Down starts chuckling. He goes, "He's saying that because someone gave him leather armor." The boat starts pulling off the harbor. Aza's looking off the side and stuff. Ben's right next to her, laughing as they're pointing down below. The wind starts catching, pulling the boat away from the harbor.
I look back.
You do kind of feel your heart kind of pulling away. You never thought you would leave it. You feel your hand touch the wooden box that Hannah was giving you, as you can see open seas. The Imperial Knight captain comes out of the quarters behind you. He looks over towards you, his helmet's in his left hand. Tanak, are you ready for this, my friend?
At this point, I guess I gotta be. I mean, are you gonna throw me overboard?
You're on board, my friend. Because maybe one day you'll be a Imperial Knight. There's a lot of new evil that goes on out here. You'll be fine, Tanak, because you're a strong soul. You look up towards your sails as you can see the Imperial Knight flags flying high. The wind kind of picks you guys up quicker as you guys push out farther towards the north. The second ship then comes towards you guys. It holds a great banner. You could see 3 people on board as they look over towards your boat. Looks like gray padded armor kind of covering their chest as well as the rest of their body. Look over towards the front guy holding the wheel. He holds up his hand. Imperial Knight captain holds his hand up as well. They start going kind of fast past you. The back of the boat, you can see a fully armored knight. He has full red armor that engulfs his whole body with a black cloak. He gives a real strong stare towards your ship. The captain attack, he's the Crimson Order. The red armor is what he holds. His gauntlet digging into your shoulder. That's why Imperial Knights were created, for the destruction of that Crimson Order. Where he's going, he brings destruction. As you hear Raphine chuckling as he comes up towards you guys. He goes, there's one of them. Where there's one of them, I'm sure there'll be more. Fear not, she will cause no disorder. He starts laughing. Your boats are pushing north to the sun.